Oh my gosh. Hi, it's Heather. With R-rated DIY, R-rated, I'm a fucking moron. But I'm really excited. I was putting the horseshoe pits in yesterday. And I wanted to put in 4 for 2 sets of horseshoes. Because why not? I have 2 sets of horseshoes. It'd be so easy. Just a little sand pit. Right? Okay. Well, I dug out the first sand pit. And in order to make it regulation, it has to be at least 31 inches wide. And I think 42 inches deep. And I wound up making it like, it's 44 inches up to, so it can be up to 48 inches wide and 72 inches deep. So I went 44 inches wide and like 54 inches deep, like length. Because if you overthrow, I want it to be cool. I'm looking for my tripod. So I'm digging. Of all the places in my yard to dig, I tried to find the most level spot that I could. Okay? And randomly in the middle of the yard. So of course I find broken glass, like 2 inches below the surface, and broken pottery and shit. Like, just leave it to this fucking house. Anyway, it's all rocks. There are so many rocks, really cool rocks. Now, I am virtually obsessed with rocks. I saw a bumper sticker once, or a t-shirt or something that says, "No, I'm not lost. I'm looking for rocks." And that's kind of like, that's going to be me. I was going to make that shirt for myself. Shut up. I can't even collect all the rocks. A lot of them are small. I can't collect them all. I have to stay focused. But I found this one fucking boulder. Like huge. I'll show it to you. I got that thing popped out. I sent a picture to TJ. I'm like, I found a rock. He's like, that's not a rock. Okay? So I get this thing dug. I dug a little too far. Where the fuck is my tripod? Found it. Okay, so here's the deal. I only had to dig like 4 inches. I looked, regulation horseshoe pit has to have a minimum of 4 inches of sand, but it said it's best to have 8. I'm like, how fucking deep did I dig? All right, well, I had dug 8 inches already. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm going to put some dirt back in, and then I'll put the sand on top of it so I don't waste all that sand. But I have to dig a little further right in the middle because I had to center the stake. I bought a 1 inch in diameter pipe that's 10 feet long, and I was going to cut it into 4 pieces of 2.5 feet long each because it has to stick out of the ground 14 to 15 inches. And I figured that the other 9 inches I could put in the ground with some Quikrete. So all I had to do is dig like 4 more inches into the middle of the pit, and I found another stone. I'm not making too much out of this. I'm so fucking excited I can't even tell you. I'm like, where the fuck is this stone? Holy cow. I was looking for the perimeter. I found like 2/3 of the perimeter yesterday. It took me like another hour of digging today. Wait till you see. This is supposed to be a tiny little sand pit. Okay. I found the perimeter of the stone. I'm ready to knock on neighbors' doors and ask them who has a tractor. I was going to bring the Jeep up on the lawn, and I thought the tractor and the Jeep and my ATV, all 3 combined, I thought that would be what it would take to get this rock out. I want this fucking rock. TJ's like, oh, you better off just drilling a hole through the rock. I'm like, fuck that, I want the rock. This is going to be part of my retaining wall for my driveway. Okay, so this is the one I already dug out. That's a big boulder. I'm going to measure it to show you. Hang on 1 second. I got to get this. Okay, that. All right, let me tell you how big it is. I have my tape measure out here. Okay, so the one that I dug up already, this boulder, I'm not fucking with my camera. I don't know if you're going to see it. Shit. Hold on. Okay. This one is 23 inches long by 14 inches. That's nothing. Okay. And I carried that out myself. I don't even care what this video looks like. I'm so fucking excited right now. I've been digging. I think I'm like 2.5, 3 feet down. Okay, so it is 35 inches wide this way. 39 inches this way. 32 this way. I didn't think I could get out. So of the 10-foot pipe I bought, I've only cut 2 pieces of 2.5 inch pipe, which means I still have 5 feet of pipe left. I needed torque. So I took the 5-foot length of pipe, I used a sledgehammer, and I popped it underneath the rock. It's like a fucking glacier. And I loosened the dirt around its cracking. I want you to be here just in case I'm able to get this fucking thing out. I don't want to miss this. I don't want you to miss this. So I'm going to put this here. Let's see. Can you see? No, up here. I don't even care if the neighbors fucking see me with my tripod. I don't even fucking care. Because I want this documented. Give me this fucking lump of dirt. Okay. Does that work? Come on. Fucking. There you go. Okay, ready? I've been digging since yesterday. Let me get my shovel out of the way. Oh, shit. Holy fuck. That's with me sitting on the pipe because I don't weigh enough to jump on it. So let me get this one. Underneath here. There's my sledgehammer. I gotta figure out how to get this out. I'm gonna snap my shovel. Okay. I don't know if I can lift it. Holy shit. Now what? There we go. I'm going to flip it back. I'm not going to fall forward. I got it. I fucking got it. No. I don't think I can. I know I can't lift this. I don't think I can lift it out. But I might be able to get a strap around it, and maybe my ATV will pull it out. So if I can put this, let's see. Oh, shit. I get a strap around that. Okay, I'm starting to wrap it. I have a heavy duty strap. Go this way. And then this way. Oop. And maybe I have to go the other way. This way. And then I can come under here. I hope this works. I'm gonna go get my ATV. I've got it crossed. If I have to remove some of the dirt behind it to lower the pile and get it out easier, I will. But I also may, if I can slide it up a little bit, then I'm gonna wedge things underneath it like cinder blocks and bricks. Let me go get the ATV. I hope it starts. Wish me luck. see. I put another strap on it to pull the top this way instead of having it flip this way. How do you like me now? Now I can put my fucking sand pit in, and that's going to be part of the retaining wall with the rest of the rocks when I fix the driveway. Let's go look at it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Now I'm not so worried anymore that it was the top of an old dry well. I got the sand pit built. I just need, I think I need a little bit more sand, and I used all of it, so I have to pick up some more for the other sand pit. And if I do the second set, it will certainly be a lot smaller and a lot more shallow. Very, very much basic for the next ones if I do it at all. The next one sand pit to match this one will also be very basic. But I forgot to mention, I also built a fire pit today with all those ugly Versalock blocks that were in the garden that I took out, and I had them in a pile just randomly in the back corner, and I wanted to clean it up. So I'm like, what am I going to do with those? I built a big fire pit today, and I left little spaces in a few of the, like I did 3 layers, and the middle layer has like spaces and gaps between a few of the stones, so it'll let some heat out, and the breeze will keep it going. But that way you don't have to sit right on top of it to get the heat out of the top. And I think I might take a bunch of the tree stumps that we have. I have massive tree stumps. Like, I'm going to say 3 to 4 feet just from one side to the other. Not the diameter, just straight across. So I might use those tips that I showed you guys with the woodworking over the winter when I was making the bowl. I might carve just a little bit out of the top of the tree stumps and make like a little dip for like an S. And then I'll just put a few of those stumps around the fire pit so people can just go sit on a stump. Like a bump on a log. I'm excited. I can't believe. So I built a fire pit today. And I also got the spotlight put
on the American flag that's on the flagpole in the back. I actually got 2 spotlights. So there's one on the front that's on the pole, and I have a spotlight that shines on the American flag in the back. So now it's not douchey. And the electrician finally got the fixture hung over the pool table. So the red, white, and blue globe lights are now up, and I'm going to post a picture of those here too. I'm excited about that. Questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great night.